71st annual KDK Free Care Fund Telethon is tomorrow, and all this week we've been introducing you to some of the local kids and families who are thriving today thanks to UPMC Children's Hospital.
And our final patient is a little boy named Miller from Beaver Falls. KDKA-TV shares his story.
4-year-old Miller Shevitz of Beaver Falls is at his happiest when he's showing off his toys.
He loves the Ninja Turtles, Mario Kart, he loves playing cars.
Yoshi.
He really loves playing cars, and his favorite track?
My Rainbow Road.
He watches as those cars speed out of the gates. But in the race of life, Miller's start wasn't the smoothest.
We were just kind of sick to our stomach, waiting to hear what the doctor had to say.
Miller's mom, Kelly, was 20 weeks pregnant. Doctors told her after an ultrasound that her son had hypoplastic left heart syndrome.
Basically, the left side of his heart does not function. They just said, you should feel fortunate that your son is able to survive. They can fix it now. 20 years ago, they couldn't fix it.
And after Miller was born, that work to fix it started.
He's had 3 reconstructive surgeries plus some other heart surgeries to make his right side of his heart do all the work.
We finally got to bring him home for the first time when he was a little over 6 months old.
Miller had his last stage of reconstruction earlier this year. His parents say the surgeries have went really well. There have been minor complications, though.
He had a mini stroke at one point from blood clots, even though they put him on all these thinners and stuff to stop that. He had some minor surgeries to fix some breathing problems and some stomach issues.
Through it all, Kelly and Jake say the team at UPMC Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh made it a second home.
Miller was never a number. He was never just another heart kid. He was their kid.
Like, you could tell that they're not there just like treating on a patient. Like, they start to bond with your kid and treat them like he's basically one of their own.
Miller likes them too.
They are nice.
Kelly and Jake say the doctors and staff were also really good with communicating.
If we had questions, they stopped and took the time to explain every tiny detail about anything we wanted to know.
Everything they do, they ask you if you're okay with this, if you want to help, if you want to learn how to do it.
Someone who had to learn, and at a very young age, Miller's 6-year-old sister, Marlo.
She didn't meet her brother until 6 months after he was born.
That didn't stop Marlo from wanting to take care of her little brother, and it isn't stopping the relationship they have now.
It's really developed this bond between them that I think if we would not have involved her in his care, they wouldn't have today.
And today, Miller does so much more than just playing with those toys. He's come a long way.
He loves to run around and wrestle with his dad. Yay! Pretend to fight and be a superhero. We recently put him in gymnastics, which he really loves. Child life has really just been so important to bring in things to distract him and comfort him.
The Shevitzes are hoping Miller's future comes with fewer bumps in the road. They're optimistic.
Now he's where he's at now, which is a pretty typical little boy. He just has a little more doctor's appointments than other kids.
And where he's at now, it gives him a lot more time to play with those toys. I'm KDKA-TV News.